Good morning, everyone. It's me, Teacher Yell. Are you guys ready? Let's get going. Hey everyone, today we're going to review about the properties of materials. Are you ready? Great. Let's start. We're going to review about the different definitions of the properties of materials. Let's start with strength. Strength is the ability of a material to support a heavy weight without breaking. Next is hardness. Hardness is the ability of a material to withstand scratches. The third one is buoyancy. The buoyancy of a material is the ability of the material to float. The fourth one is flexibility. The flexibility of a material is the ability of the material to bend easily without breaking. And the last one is transparency. The transparency of material is the ability of the material to allow light to pass through it. Let's start with metal. We get metals from rocks. The most common metals are gold, silver, bronze, iron, and aluminum. Now let's take a look at the different characteristics of metal. Number 1. Most metals are strong. Since metals are strong, they are commonly used as construction materials for buildings, railways, and bridges. Number 2. Most metals are hard. Metals like steel are used to make different tools like knives, pliers, and screwdrivers. Number 3. Most metals cannot float on water. Since metals cannot float on water, anchors will sink in the water because it is heavy. So the characteristics of metal are: it is strong, it is hard, and it cannot float on water. The next material is wood. Wood comes from trees. Now let's take a look at the characteristics of wood. Wood can float on water. Since wood can float on water, we use it to make wooden boats and wooden rafts. Number 2. Wood is strong. Some buildings and furnitures are made of wood, like wooden houses and wooden table and chairs. Number 3. Wood is hard. However, wood is not as hard as metal. An example of this is our cutting boards. Our cutting boards are made of wood, right? Since the metal knife is harder than a wooden cutting board, it can leave scratch marks on the cutting board. Number 4. Some types of wood are flexible. Some woods can be bent without breaking to make different household items and furniture. Rattan is a flexible type of wood. We can weave strips of rattan into different household items and furniture like baskets, bowls, bags, and chairs. So let's review the characteristics of wood. It can float on water. It is strong. It is hard. However, wood is not as hard as metal. And some types of wood are flexible. The next material is rubber. Rubber comes from latex of rubber trees. Now here are the characteristics of rubber. Rubber can float on water. This swim ring or floater is made of rubber. It can float on water. Number 2. Rubber is flexible. This swing seat is made of rubber. It bends without breaking as the girl sits on it. Number 3. Natural rubber is weak and soft. An example of this are rubber bands. Rubber bands are not strong to carry heavy weights, but they do not leave any scratch marks on other materials because they are soft. Number 4. Adding other materials to natural rubber will make it stronger and harder. Just like rubber tires on the trucks, they are stronger and they can support heavy weights. Now let's review about the characteristics of rubber. It can float on water. It is flexible. Natural rubber is weak and soft. And adding other materials to natural rubber will make it stronger and harder. The next material is plastic. Plastic is made from oil called petroleum in factories. The word petroleum means rock oil or oil from the earth. Here are the characteristics of plastic. Some objects made from plastic can float. Some objects made from plastic are hard. Some objects made from plastic are soft. Some objects made from plastic are strong. Some objects made from plastic are weak. Some objects made from plastic are flexible, while others are not flexible. So let's review again about the characteristics of plastic. Some objects made from plastic can float. Some objects made from plastic are hard or soft. Some objects made from plastic are strong or weak. And some objects made from plastic are flexible, while others are not flexible. Now let's take a look at the last material, glass. Glass is made from liquid sand or by heating regular sand. Here are the characteristics of glass. Glass is transparent. Windows are made of glass. We can see through the glass because it allows light to pass through it. Number 2. Glass is resistant to chemicals and high temperatures. Glasses can be filled with different types of drinks. It could be a cold water, cold soda, cold juice, or hot tea or hot coffee. Number 3. Glass is hard. It cannot be scratched easily. Just like this glass plate. When we use the metal knife to scratch the glass plate, there is no scratch mark left on the glass plate. Number 4. Even if glass is hard, it is brittle. Glass is fragile and not elastic. It means that when we apply force or stress on it, it will break. Number 5. Glass cannot float on water and is not flexible. Glass cannot float as it is heavier or more dense than water. Now let's review again about the characteristics of glass. It is transparent. It allows light to pass through it. It is resistant to chemicals and high temperatures. It is hard. It cannot be scratched easily. Even if glass is hard, it is also brittle. And it cannot float on water and is not flexible. Now, please get your science workbook and open it on page 55. As a review, we're going to do the term test on page 55. Letter A. Use the clues below to complete the crossword puzzle. Number 1. The blank of a material is the ability of the material to withstand scratches. Can you guess which one it is? Is it buoyancy, transparency, flexibility, hardness, or strength? Which of those are the correct answer? Which of those is the correct answer? Very good. It is hardness. We have H, A, R, D, N, E, S, S. Hardness. The hardness of a material is the ability of the material to withstand scratches. Number 2. The blank of a material is the ability of the material to bend easily without breaking. Very good. It is flexibility. F, L, E, X, I, B, I, L, I, T, Y. Flexibility. The flexibility of a material is the ability of the material to bend easily without breaking. Number 3. The blank of a material is the ability of the material to support a heavy weight without breaking. Do you know the answer? Great. The answer is strength. We've got S, T, R, E, N, G, T, and H. Strength. The strength of a material is the ability of the material to support a heavy weight without breaking. And the last number is number 4. The blank of a material is the ability of the material to float. Very good. It is buoyancy. We've got B, U, O, Y, A, N, C, and Y. Buoyancy. The buoyancy of a material is the ability of the material to float. So, your answers should be number 1, hardness, number 2, flexibility, number 3, strength, and number 4, buoyancy. Page 56 of your workbook will serve as a review page for you to do at home. Well done, everybody! This is the end of our lesson today. I hope you had fun while we were learning. Join me again next time. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.